Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, my name is Grace. May the grace of the Lord come upon all of you. I'm really thankful that God led my life according to His will in 2012. I have experienced God's endless love and protection in my life. There were tremendous happenings that was unexpected. God was so good. God made my way and will always make a way. I cannot assume His will, but I'm convinced that God already prepared a new year for me. As for now, I'm going to talk about my promises to God this year. I have encountered a lot from the previous years, so I wanted to have a momentous year with the Lord ahead of me. First of all, I crave to be more deserving and dedicated servant of God this 2013. What is the meaning of being a servant to God? We confess that we want to be servant of God as a Christian many times. But actually, we don't know meaning exactly. Do I have to be a pastor or missionary to be servant of God? It doesn't matter. Any profession serves God. We already know the one and only way, that is Jesus Christ. Our life is just for Him. Even though those who realize this faith neglects it. Absolutely, God already has plans for us and He will teach us. But we really like worldly thoughts, so we don't understand and deny. I want to kneel down before God. 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 9 says, "Who have saved us and called us to a holy life, not because of anything we have done, but because of His own purpose and grace. This grace was passed on to us by Christ Jesus before the beginning of time." Especially, God sent me here in the Philippines, Everybody's Holy Blessing Church, for His ministries. His calling is so precious. I began to know Him more through Everybody's Holy Blessing Church, Reverend Kim and Reverend Lee. I came down before the Lord with best in praising and praying to Him. May my heart fill with His goodness, lost in His love. This is my story. I praise You. Through my life, everyone will get the impression that I am well-deserved servant of Him. Second, I will do what it takes to fulfill my mission destined to me by God in 2013. I live in Jesus' ways with desire to evangelize many souls. Now I stand here in the Philippines. I'm really delighted that God chose the foolish creatures of the world like me and worked to rescue the perished and care for the dying. This is Jesus' mercy. His blood on the cross and resurrection of the body and the life everlasting. Especially this year, I hope my whole family, my friends, and my acquaintances will have salvation. I know that I'm going to struggle to lead them before the Lord. I knew I cannot do it in an easy way. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 17, "For Christ did not send me to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with words of a human wisdom, lest the cross of Christ be emptied of its power. Christ, who is the wisdom and power, did something to me with utmost care." Even though I spent a lot of time and effort to evangelize, I cannot penetrate every human's wisdom. This is faith. I still entrust everything to Him. Lastly, I self-first myself before the Lord for His ministries. Like in Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 1, "Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come and the years approach, when you will say, I find no pleasure in them." Under God's will, I was chosen before the Lord. I believe in God. I will do everything for His ministries. My life is just His eternally. For His will, I need to prepare myself. A lot of preparation. Starting from my studies, so I want to prepare well and do well with wisdom and knowledge knowing God. Let us be inspired by God's work upon us. Let us inspire others as well. Through these simple things, we can start our own ministry. May you will also acknowledge that there is only a one true God who dwells within us, our hearts, and in our spirits through eternity. Thank you very much, and may the divine God be always with us all. Thank you.